Hey guys, welcome back to the workshop. It's been a long summer. We've had a lot of fun doing some flying, some learning, making new friends, and getting some new ideas for what the building season ahead is going to have in store for us. So today I'm here to reveal what my winter project is going to be between 2019 and 2020. Let's get into it. Alright, so for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. For those of you who have been here a long time, thank you so much for your viewership. I really do appreciate it, and it warms my heart that a lot of you out there are taking steps to learn new things and create new flying works of art. It's really what this channel is all about, and this building season is going to be no different. What I've got planned ahead for you guys is going to be an incredible build. It's going to be one of those builds that is my own take, okay? This is going to be something special yet again, but a little special beyond what's sort of on the surface. So, without further delay, what I'm going to be building is going to be a Top Flight P51 Mustang Gold Edition kit, 60 size, okay? So, specifications don't really matter. I mean, because in the end I'm going to be detailing this and it's going to weigh a little bit different anyway. Really what matters is that this is a Mustang. A lot of you guys love Mustangs, and I've really been enjoying the balsa builds. This is an old kit. This is not an ARF. I want to make that perfectly clear. So we get back into the gluing and the sanding and shaping and all of that fun stuff, as well as try to get into some of the more intricate details as well. There are a couple of print files out there on Thingiverse that I plan to be using, as well as purchasing an STL file for a 3D printed pilot as well. That's going to be something fun to try on this build. Really what the Mustang is going to be featuring is going to be something very, very special that my good buddy Keegan sort of planted a seed in my head about a while back. And he's one of those guys that he comes to me, he's like, "You're a great builder," and he just keeps throwing all of these builds at the wall hoping something will stick. And let me tell you, this idea really did stick very, very hard for quite some time. What I really want to get to is that, while I don't post videos quite often, I haven't been idle over the past months as I've been flying and spending time at the field and time with my family. For those of you who do follow me on Instagram, thank you, and I have been pointing some teasers there. So the one thing that's special about the Mustang, I'm going to show you right now. Alright, so here it is. I am so excited to share this with you guys. This is the propeller for the Mustang build. And I want to make sure that you're watching right now and that you're focused, because you can't blink. If you blink, you're gonna miss it. Alright, you ready? Alright, so that's the big giveaway. This is what I'm gonna be doing. I have been designing and prototyping and sourcing materials for a constant speed variable pitch propeller. Now I'm going to get into more details on this setup in another video. What it consists of is a myriad of helicopter parts, okay? But it's all off the shelf. And what I mean by off the shelf is either you can purchase it from a website, purchase it from a store, or you can order it in some other way. One of the key things as part of this build was having to custom design my own hub and making that hub strong enough. I looked into having this hub CNC machined, but it was going to cost somewhere in the neighborhood of $500 to $600 for one. And I was not going to go for that, and my wife certainly wasn't going to go for that. Again, I try to be frugal in my builds. Some of these models that you see do cost quite a bit of money. But in this case, none of this build is going to be sponsored. And I want to make that perfectly clear. This is all about building a model and not having to meet a deadline or meet an obligation or delivering something. It's all about the funds for this one. So with this particular setup, I have purchased parts from China, parts from here in the States, and I'm going to go over all of that for you guys. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to show you the entire assembly because I've learned a lot in this process. And I've been consulting with Steve Yoon. You guys might know him from the Free Fall RC podcast. He's very big into helicopters. Excellent, phenomenal sponsored pilot there. And he has been a tremendous resource. So thank you, Steve. On another subject, I want to talk to you guys about another aspect of this build. You know, I love the engagement that I get from the community when I bring my completed projects out. And one of the things that I really loved about the Bugatti build several years ago was the community engagement. And I want to try to get more of that this time. You know, I've done lots of gimmicks with the Corsair and the P47. And with the P51, I think there is a great opportunity for you guys to chime in here and tell me what you want to see in this build. Tell me something that you want to see done again or something that I haven't tried yet. Leave me a comment, send me an email, you can see me on forum posts. I really, really, really want your input on this build because it's so fun when I can do something for someone and they get to learn from it and they can see how it works. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing the propeller the way it is, because it's something that's been done before. You don't see it too often, and I personally wanted to learn how it's done. And it's interesting, it's different, and I can be able to share that with other people and they can learn and be elevated as well. So a couple of key features that I am going to incorporate that aren't standard with the kit mostly is going to be the exhaust flap that's on the back of the fuselage on the belly. I am going to do one of those. That's really easy. That's one servo. It's not a big deal. There's no cowl flaps to deal with on this, so I figure may as well throw one servo in for that. I am planning to do some details in the cockpit area, and that's again pretty straightforward. I haven't entirely been convinced yet whether I'm going to be doing a sliding canopy. If you guys want to see a sliding canopy again, speak up. It's not a huge deal. I've done it before and I'm happy to cover that content again if there's a big driver for it. If there is something that is going to really spark my interest, I am absolutely going to do it. I'm not planning to do an aluminum covering for this. It's not to say that I can't. I do have a color scheme in mind, and I'm gonna hold on tight for that for right now because you know, it's kind of special to me because I'm not a huge fan of the Mustang. Just because there's so many Mustangs out there. For me, what is going to be making this airplane special for me is going to be the challenge behind the propeller system and the things I'm going to learn along the way with that, as well as other things that you guys chime in. But also the color scheme on this is very special to me, and I'll get into that when I'm ready to reveal what the color scheme is actually going to be. So thanks so much, guys, for tuning in today. I hope you're as pumped about this project as I am. I'm ready to get started. I've got the shop table cleaned up. I've got the Robart retracts. It's a pneumatic system. And I've got so many things on the way. And looking forward to a full assembly and testing videos coming at you shortly before I even get started on the main build of the airplane. So get your comments in below. Reach out to me. Let me know what you want to see on this video. And we're going to make a fantastic flying work of art.
Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space.